I'll be honest with you. I'm a little nervous. I'm not used to speaking at a graduation of this magnitude. It's a little overwhelming. This is out of my comfort zone. Commencement speeches, it's a very serious affair, and it's a very different ballgame. There are literally thousands and thousands of people here. And for those who say, well, you're a movie star. Millions of people watch you speak all the time. Oh, that's true. That's technically true. But I'm not actually in the theater watching them watching me. I think that makes sense. But from up here, I can see every single one of you, and that makes me uncomfortable. So I had to be here. I had to come, even though I was afraid I might make a fool of myself. In fact, if you really want to know the truth, I had to come exactly because I might make a fool of myself. Now, what am I talking about? Well, here it is. I found that nothing in life is worthwhile unless you take risks. Nothing. Nelson Mandela said, there is no passion to be found playing small in settling for a life that's less than the one you're capable of living. Now, I'm sure in your experiences in school, in applying to college, in picking your major, in deciding what you want to do with life, I'm sure people have told you to make sure you have something to fall back on. Make sure you got something to fall back on, honey. But I never understood that concept, having something to fall back on. If I'm going to fall, I don't want to fall back on anything. Except my face, I want to fall forward. I figure at least this way I'll see what I'm going to hit. Fall forward. Here's what I mean. Reggie Jackson struck out 2,600 times in his career, the most in the history of baseball, but you don't hear about the strikeouts. People remember the home runs. Fall forward. Thomas Edison conducted 1,000 failed experiments. Did you know that? I didn't know that. Because 1,000 first was the light bulb. Fall forward. Every failed experiment is one step closer to success. You've got to take risks. And I'm sure you've probably heard that before. But I want to talk to you about why that's so important. I've got 3 reasons, and then you can pick up your iPhones. First, you will fail at some point in your life. Accept it. You will lose. You will embarrass yourself. You will suck at something. There is no doubt about it. And I know that's probably not a traditional message for a graduation ceremony, but hey, I'm telling you, embrace it, because it's inevitable. I should know. In the acting business, you fail all the time. Early in my career, I auditioned for a part in a Broadway musical. Perfect role for me, I thought, except for the fact that I can't sing. So I'm in the wings, I'm about to go on stage, but the guy in front of me, he is singing like Pavarotti, and I'm just shrinking, getting smaller and smaller. I didn't get the job. But here's the thing. I didn't quit. I didn't fall back. I walked out of there to prepare for the next audition, and the next audition, and the next audition. I prayed, and I prayed. But I continued to fail, and failed, and failed. But it didn't matter, because you know what? There is an old saying, you hang around a barber shop long enough, sooner or later you're going to get a haircut. So you will catch your break. And I did catch a break. Last year, I did a play called Fences on Broadway, and someone talked about it, won the Tony Award. And here's the kicker. It was at the Court Theater. It was at the same theater that I failed that first audition 30 years prior. The point is, every graduate here today has the training and the talent to succeed. But do you have the guts to fail? Here's my second point about failure. If you don't fail, you're not even trying. I'll say it again. If you don't fail, you're not even trying. My wife told me this great expression. To get something you never had, you have to do something you never did. I just got back from South Africa. It's a beautiful country. But there are places with terrible poverty that need help. And Africa is just the tip of the iceberg. The Middle East needs your help. Japan needs your help. Alabama needs your help. Tennessee needs your help. Louisiana needs your help. Philadelphia needs your help. So you got to get out there. You got to give it everything you've got, whether it's your time, your talent, your prayers, or your treasures. Because remember this, you'll never see a U-Haul behind a hearse. I'll say it again. You'll never see a U-Haul behind a hearse. You can't take it with you. The Egyptians tried it, and all they got was robbed. So the question is, what are you going to do with what you have? And I'm not talking about how much you have. Some of you are business majors. Some of you are theologians, nurses, sociologists. Some of you have money. Some of you have patience. Some of you have kindness. Some of you have love. Some of you have the gift of long-suffering. Whatever it is, whatever your gift is, what are you going to do with what you have? Now, here's my last point about failure. Sometimes it's the best way to figure out where you're going. Your life will never be a straight path. Many years ago, I did this movie called Philadelphia. We filmed some scenes right here on campus. Philadelphia came out in 1993. Most of you were probably still in diapers, some of the professors too. It's about a man played by Tom Hanks who's fired from his law firm because he has AIDS. He wants to sue the firm, but no one's willing to represent him. Until a homophobic ambulance chaser lawyer, played by yours truly, takes on the case. In a way, if you watch the movie, you'll see everything I'm talking about today. You'll see what I mean about taking risks or being willing to fail. Because taking risk is not just about going for a job. It's also about knowing what you know and what you don't know. It's about being open to people and to ideas. In the course of the film, the character I play begins to take small steps, small risks. He very, very, very slowly begins to overcome his fears. And I feel ultimately his heart becomes flooded with love. And I can't think of a better message as we send you off today, to not only take risks, but to be open to life, to accept new views and to be open to new opinions, because the chances you take, the people you meet, the people you love, the faith that you have, that's what's going to define you. So members of the class of 2011, this is your mission. When you leave the friendly confines of Philly, never be discouraged. Never hold back. Give everything you've got. And when you fall throughout life, and maybe even tonight after a few many glasses of champagne, remember this: fall forward. Congratulations. I love you. God bless you. I respect you.